What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Kaike, and I'm back with another one. So today I'm just gonna break down all the stuff that dropped the last night updates. There was a few quality of life stuff. Then we're gonna take a look at the banners and do a breakdown on the banners and the banner units. And I'm gonna give you guys an idea what you guys should be summoning for and how you guys should probably save for the future, since we are heading into that hot area, that crazy time where it's almost time for the second year anniversary. So let's just take a look at it. So as you guys know, with these app updates, you gotta update the app from the app store unless you keep continue playing the game. So yeah, so after the maintenance, this is all the quality of life stuff that we got. So your PvP opponents. Your PvP opponent's guild now displays after your match with them. So now after every match, you will be able to see what guild that your opponent is from. So pretty cool. Going to bring a lot more competitive type aspect to the game. Make adjustments to auto select process. The process now accounts for any Zenkai Awakened character you have. You can now select to upgrade multiple pieces of equipment at once. You can now navigate pages in equipment slot removal mode and use flick motions. You can now view past main story scenarios and story archive. You can now disband batching with a buddy in a hyperdimensional co-op. I don't know why I said the full name. I should have said co-op. You can now check popular characters in co-op. They added a scan feature for friend battles and co-op as well, so make it more easier so you can connect with your friends. You don't have to send those codes and shit. So really cool. And they did add a new tag. So Team Bardock is now tagging the game. Tag that should have probably been in the game from the beginning, but it's here now. So all the Bardocks, Fashas, Shugesh, Baragos, Tora, they're all gonna be on this on this banner. I don't know why I was stuttering there. Updated various events, updated Z-Metal shops, and changes to the UI, and they fixing bugs. So all this stuff is cool. The biggest thing that caught my attention here is definitely the fact that you can now you can select multiple. You can select multiple, upgrade multiple equipments at once. That's big for me personally. That's really big. I'm gonna make this pro. I already don't even like upgrading equipment that much, so that's actually really big for me. So we're gonna go ahead and just slide over and to look at the banners now. This banner off the jump, as you can see, is very different. It's a very completely new step up model that we've never seen. Don't pay attention to my CC, by the way. I'm a broke boy right now, but yeah, so this is the first double LF banner where we have two LF released at the same time. This is actually pretty crazy. It's crazy to think that they're really doing this, and I have an idea of how we're probably going to go about how they're going to go about doing probably future big anniversary type banners now, seeing this step up banner model. So how this banner works, right? You can summon on each variant of the banner and each variant of each person's banner. So LF Frieza's banner and LF Piccolo's banner, they have different featured units, but they both have the same general pull. So the featured units are here. Let's take a look at the feature units on Frieza's version of the banner. So there's new Bardock, who I think is crazy solid. There's Super Vegito. There's these two LOE units, the purple transforming Frieza and the purple transforming the purple transforming Cooler and the red transforming Frieza that goes into Golden Frieza. And then we have Bardock, who is pretty solid. Then we have full power Frieza. Then we have Super Saiyan Bardock. Cool. So the feature units are here are pretty solid, but then they updated the on feature units for these banners. So we have Bunny Boma, who's on feature unit here. Hit, who's on feature unit. That's already two solid units who are really good. SSB Kaioken, who's a feature unit on feature unit. Trunk, who's on feature unit. This guy, he's kind of garbage. I mean, let me not say he's garbage, but this guy, he's okay. He's kind of falling off, but he's on feature unit here. So they have some pretty solid and decent on feature unit. And this guy who just got a Zenkai Awakening, they would put him on a banner after he's never been on a banner after for how many goddamn months, and he's been out for almost a year and a half. He's probably one of the rarest Sparkins in the game, and now he's getting a Zenkai Awakening. But he's on here too. This Bardock is on here too. So the on-feature units are pretty solid. I think the best on-feature units that they have here is definitely probably these three right here. Hit, Kaioken, SSB Kaioken, and Bunny Boma. They're probably the best three out of the on-feature units. And Frieza's banner feature units, the way how you know it's a feature unit, by the way, is that they have a 1% rate versus everybody else having 0.02. By the way, so pay attention to that as I'm scrolling around. So yeah, so I definitely think that Frieza's banner is stronger when it comes to feature units, because I already looked at these banners from data mines, and yeah, this banner didn't really impress me as far as Piccolo's banner didn't really impress me as far as the feature units that they had. So I definitely think as far as stronger feature units, Frieza's banner is definitely way more stronger. Now Piccolo's banner, he has 3 new Sparkins altogether, but the feature units on his banner, this is where it was like a red flag for me. This guy, they brought him back for the first time as a feature unit, on feature unit whatever LF on a Sparkin on this banner, and I still to this day think he's the worst LF in the game. So not trying to be biased, but he's just not really a character that he's just not really all that good, bro. And now we have like Raditz, who's even better than him in my personal opinion. Uh, SJ3 Goku being outdone by fucking Raditz. You would never think you would see the day, bro. That's just crazy, bro. So we have Kid Buu, who's also not really all that crazy in my personal opinion. He's really one of the most underwhelming humans in the game in my personal opinion. I said it since day one. People never listened to me, by the way. They kept saying that he was stupid crazy, but I never saw it. He was never really that impressive a unit, but also not trying to be biased, but that's just my personal opinion, right? But I'm just like, if you guys gotta at least try to respect my opinion a little bit. I've been playing this game for a long time, man. I just know when some of these units just aren't that crazy. This Gohan is a pretty solid unit. Still think that Sun Family, their core team, is still pretty weak nowadays. So he's still not gonna get that much play time. This yellow Goku, he's been on like 1,000 other banners at this point. Don't really like, he's just not really all that crazy. Like, he's not a bad unit, but it's just like I say, he's been on so many banners that it's not really all that impressive. This Vegeta, he's really outdated at this point. Probably just going to get a Zenkai one day, but he's just really bad. He can't even tank, and he's an endurance unit. He's just really bad, bro. He's not really all that good anymore. Then it's back to the on feature units that are on both banners. So as far as both banners, it all depends on you at the end of the day if you want to go for what banner you want to decide to go for. If you have a better LOE setup, then sure, go for Frieza. He's a really solid support unit, because he is a support unit, by the way. I guess we could take a quick look at his what he actually does. Like, so Frieza, like, he's a really solid support unit. When you look at his kit, it just seems kind of meh. But when you think about it, like, this is kind of what they needed. Like, so he's kind of like reminiscent of excuse me, he's kind of reminiscent of like a Chill, right? Because Chill also had just happened to be purple, and he kind of like does the same thing where he just kind of gives a lot of swap buffs or when they swap out and stuff like that, and buffs some units when he swaps out. So he's definitely a solid support unit for that. Art is godly, by the way. He's definitely a solid, really good unit for LOE as far as a support unit. But I guess I'm trying to say, because I don't want to say that like he may seem underwhelming, but I think that's how a lot of people are going to see it off the jump, just looking at his kit on paper. But when you actually see what he probably provides for the team, I'm pretty sure he's going to be a solid unit in the long run, in my personal opinion. But I feel like he's one of those units that probably a lot of people are going to underrate just from looking at his kit off of the jump. Bardock, he's like a super hard hitter. Like, some of the stuff that this man does, like, is just ridiculous, bro. So they really want you running a Team Bardock team, because I guess that's the reason why they added that tag into the game. They wanted to make that a synergized team, kind of like Ginyu Force and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So Bardock, he inflicts non-switching. He could take away type disadvantage when he pops his main ability. Like, that already is like one of the best 2 abilities in the game right there that you just put on a unit, and it's all he has to do is just pop his main. So that's already like plus he gets a free Vanish Restore gauge. Like, Bardock is really solid, really solid. So definitely, like, if you like, the thing is that no matter what banner you summon on, you're definitely going to get a buff for Saiyans, because there's 3 new Saiyan units, god damn it. And then there's Piccolo himself, who's only the only buff for regen, but there's that. So let's take a quick look at Piccolo himself. So Piccolo, he's just a super tank, bro. Like, they kind of gave him like Majin Buu's ability, where he just kind of heals off of every damage. Like, every damage he takes, he's just able to heal it back by 40%. Then he has a damage cut or damage reduction. And then he gets increased damage, increased draw speed when he's been in the match after a certain amount of time. This is after he's transformed, by the way. And then he already buffs defense and all that stuff. He also buffed his Saga from this Saiyan Saga. He's just a really all around just gonna be a stupid defensive unit. And Regen already were like stacked with like their team is already super tanky. So the fact that they just got the ultimate tank, I'm not gonna lie, Regen is not gonna be going there nowhere no time soon. You combine this guy with Kid Buu, I mean with Good Buu and Super Baby 2. Bro, you have literally a team that like almost will feel indestructible. Like they're gonna be tough to deal with, bro. They're gonna be really tough to deal with. Well, also keeping in mind that these LF units also are the first units to ever to be made to work in co-op. So you see that there it says 20% to damage inflicted by allies and your buddy. So yeah, you'll be able to buff your buddy and stuff like that when you go into co-op. So there's that. So as far as units, that's good. So Piccolo is definitely a good, powerful, defensive unit, defensive option for Regen. Don't think they exactly needed it, but it is gonna make this team a lot more like defensively stronger and just gonna make them so much harder to deal with in battle. I don't even want to think about the combination of them together with like Android 21, Super Baby 2, and this guy. Like, this is gonna be some stupid combinations you can make with Regen. Their team is just dumb right now. They're just destroying shit. This Goku's a pretty solid unit. He's a pretty solid support unit. Nothing too crazy, but he's still really good. He also buffs Saiyan Saga as well, only at 3 stars. So they really want to push Saga based teams. Like I'm all for it. I always thought Saga based teams would be really cool to run one day. If they make them a lot more synergized. So Saiyan Saga also getting a massive buff with this. So this guy's pretty solid. He debuffs you. He's able to get 50% strike damage when he comes in. I know he gets 50% blast damage. Yeah, if a battle member is a Saiyan Saga Z warrior, it's from the Saiyan Saga. He gets 50% of blast damage here. So they really want you running a Saiyan Saga team. So that's actually pretty cool. Here's Raditz. I know Raditz does extra damage when he's going up against a Regen unit or a Saiyan unit. Yep, pretty solid. Like, bro, like you gotta think I'm capping, bro. Like, bro, this guy, I legit think this guy is better than LF Goku. If I pull this guy, I'm gonna make a video just to troll people. Say, the blast unit that's better than LF. LF SJ3 Goku. By the way, I really think he's better in almost every aspect. Like the man. It's because of the thing. So I know I've just been blabbing and running my mouth, but I hope you guys have been enjoying me just breaking down these units, just how crazy some of these units are. Not going to go fully in depth, but overall, like I said, at the end of the day, what you summon for, it all comes down to you. If you have a better LOE setup, then sure, you might want to just go for Frieza. If you want to go for the super tanky ass, the destructive crazy ass Regen setup, then sure, go ahead and chase Piccolo. If you just care for for any other new units, then sure, just summon whatever better. It all comes down to you. What I will advise is that once this banner goes away, I highly advise that everybody goes into complete 100% saving mode. Do not bro, this banner is gonna be here for like a month. Once we hit the 14th, we're gonna be in almost just a month and a half before the 2nd anniversary drop. So I feel like this is the final stretch of them like trying to bait us out. Not really bait us out because these units are solid, so it's not really bait, but this is like the final stretch. I just feel like this is the biggest update we're probably going to get before the 2nd anniversary, in my personal opinion. So I definitely feel like this is like the final stretch of them trying to drop some hype stuff before the 2nd anniversary. So it's your boy Kakiro, last guy for more content. Tell me what you guys think about this. Tell me how hype you guys are. The only thing I don't really like about this is that they dropped this just like it hasn't even been a full month since they dropped Android 21 Step Up Banner, and then they drop another one. So that's the only reason why I don't like about this. The timing is just really kind of like all over the place. And the time is just like really bad in my personal opinion. Like, bro, Android 21, bro, it's like, bro, her banner just left like what 4 days ago, and now we're getting another Step Up Banner. So it's crazy to think about that. It hasn't even been a full month, so I just don't like it when they cram all these units, and then it's like 7 new units, bro. It's like 7 new units because I haven't even showed you guys the new EX units, Barrel Ghost and what's his face? They're in here somewhere. Barrel Ghost and God damn it. I always forget his name. Barrel Ghost and Shugesh, bro. I haven't even showed you guys those units. What? Oh yeah, so look, that art is godly, by the way. So Shugesh did the new Shugesh and Baragos. So there's that. As far as, god damn, this art is beautiful. I'm sorry, but I'm all over the place, but this art is clean. Damn. But yeah, it's your boy Kaiko, last guy for more content. So definitely, all depends on to you. No matter what, I definitely think out of all of this, at the end of the day, Saiyans is probably getting the biggest buff here out of all these teams, because they just 3 new Saiyans and all these step up banners. So all comes down to you. I already said my outro like 10 times at this point, so I'm just gonna end the video here.